Hi guys, Palmetto State Armory Freedom Line AR15. So do not adjust TV, this is the correct rifle. Paul, first welcome again. You know, we had some break, good to have you back. And right off the bat, Paul, we always talk about the initial quality of the rifle. I haven't spotted anything wrong. It's just basically the AR. Everything was lined up correctly. Nothing was, pins were not moving out. Everything was functioning correctly, and I don't have any comments about the initial quality. Do you?
No, it's
nope.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine made rifle. So that takes us right to the barrel point of impact shift test. Paul, this was the first test of the day. So you were behind the rifle, you shot the group of 5 shots, and then I took the rifle and I performed as quickly as I could 4 magazine dumps. Basically it's 120 rounds flying really fast down the pipe. The idea is, guys, to heat up the barrel, and then after that's done, I'm taking the rifle back to you and you are reshooting the 5 shots group again to track down the point of impact shift from 25 yards. And I have to admit it that after a few magazines, my trigger finger was a little bit tired, and I was getting slower and slower. But still I tried to dump it as quickly as possible. Paul, rifle was extremely hot.
Oh yeah.
You can. I think you said you had problems even touching the magazine well.
I had to move the hand down to the magazine itself.
And it's just amazing because if you think about it, guys, that's just only 120 rounds.
Yeah.
But let's talk about the results. So it was the point of impact shift. The rounds shifted down. The rounds shifted down by around 1 inch compared to the first group. So that's basically out of this barrel. Not bad, but it is a point of impact shift. So something what you have to be aware when you're taking this rifle and shooting, maybe after the initial firefight contact, when you do the quick shooting, you have to start thinking, okay, now my barrel is hot and I have to watch out for what's going on down the pipe. But so 1 inch, so probably at the 100 yards it will be around 4 inches shift in point of impact. We do this from 25 yards, guys, so there is no talk about wind effect and all these small items. We just want to basically see where was the average, the point for the first group, and then we're looking at the average point from the other group, and that's how we accumulate the data. So basically that's how we end up with that test. From that point, after the rifle cooled off, it was all magazine dumps, and Paul, there was 0 problems, 0 malfunctions. Zero malfunctions. Rifle is very accurate. I took it to 300 yards, just the mag to the ground. Absolutely no challenge. You can start ringing those plates without any issues. I was shooting from the knee from 200 yards at the same idea. We're using the ZQI ammo, very nice ammo, and that ammo is accurate enough for all the kinds of shootings you want to do. It's not the match grade ammo, but that's not the idea,
Yeah.
It basically does the job well done. So as I said, the rifle is accurate, this setup is accurate. It's not the tech driver, but that's just the regular 2 to 3 MOA rifle, probably better with the better ammo, with the match grade ammo. All right, let's have a look inside what we got and how we are doing inside the rifle. Rifle is still extremely hot, guys, so that's why we are wearing gloves. I have almost perfect glove. Paul, if you could hold up to the bolt carrier. All right, still hot, watch out. I'll put the rifle on the side for now. Okay, the charging handle, it's looking perfectly fine. Nothing here after the first 1,000 rounds. Another point, guys, as you can see, the bolt and the bolt carrier is wet. I did not lubricate this because again, this rifle come with a lot of oil from when I opened the box, and it was a lot of oil inside. So I talk about it during AK review from the Palmetto State Armory. Whoever is responsible for oiling the parts, dude is doing outstanding job, hands down. But all joking aside, you know, that's why the bolt is still wet. It wasn't lubricated. Let me pull out the safety pin, and we'll see what's retention pin, and let's see the firing pin. Paul, do you see anything on it? No deformation?
No, it looks
Nope.
great.
Nope, looks great. And as always, guys, you will be looking at the pictures, and you should be seeing pictures of all the components we'll be taking apart. This is the cam pin. As we know from other AR, this is the part we'll be watching very carefully, and we'll see what's going to happen. So far, all I see is a gunk on it, and I really don't see any cracks or anything. It's dirty too. It's dirty too. Okay, the stocking for the gas key. This looks, Paul, actually very nice. This looks like a very nicely done job on the stocking of the gas key. I have no, absolutely looks good to me. I have nothing to add about it. And anything else on the bolt carrier? We'll come back to the bolt carrier in a second. Let's have a look, Paul, at the front of the bolt. The front of the bolt looks perfectly normal to me. How we are looking on the locking lugs? Do you see any deformation? Nope.
They look good.
They look all good. They look good to me, and the extractor is just all it's dirty right now. And gas rings are looking still good. The pipe, basically I have no comments about the bolt. The bolt is marked MP, so they're doing the MP test on it. And let me see the bolt cutter right now. This is looking good too. That channel over here, no marks, no nothing, no indication of any kind of deformations. And on the back, looks good to me, Paul. Basically, I have no bad words to say. And we'll lubricate now. We'll lubricate now to have it for later. All right, how we are looking inside the chamber. Well, first let's look at the lower receiver. Paul, few comments about the trigger, because I don't know, did you had the same thing? It felt like a bump fire during the mag dumps for me, but I wasn't sure, was it a bump fire or was that something with the trigger happened, you know? It was very weird, and it happened, what was strange too, when I was shooting at the extended range and I had the rifle shouldered correctly. It felt like a double fire on me when I was looking for that sweet spot on the reset on the trigger.
Yeah.
And I think it happened to you too when you were shooting you bump fired on that group, on the second group.
Yep.
I think, and that was strange. We'll be watching that trigger, guys. At this point, it's hard to tell, is it us because we may not correctly shoulder the rifle, or is it a problem with something happening with the trigger? But we'll continue to watch it and we'll see what's going to happen. But that's the only thing what I got to say about the trigger group or the lower receiver. Let's pull out the buffer and the spring. Do you see any deformation on the face of the buffer?
No, it's just dirty.
No, it's just dirty. It looks good to me too. All right, the look into the chamber, Paul, I don't see anything wrong with it. All is perfectly fine. All is nicely lined up in that upper receiver. All looks good. And surprisingly, it is dirty. I mean, look at this clean finger, and this is the first sergeant worst nightmare. Oh, what the fuck is this, right? When you return the rifle. So it is dirty. You guys can see we are not cheating. The rifle goes through the rounds count, but I don't see any damages or anything inside. You know, front post is staying as well. Nothing moved. For the brake, we're using the Punisher from the weapons tech. They asked me to test it out, and we'll evaluate and give you guys feedback. So far I have noticed there is a lot of blowback gases going back with that brake to the user behind the rifle. It stays on target. I mean, it's a very flat and soft shooter with this brake. It's not as bad for the ears as well, but it pushes that gases back. So you have to be kind of careful about that, because a few times, I literally inhaled the gases when we're doing the bumps. It feels like you got the suppressor up front, and it pushes all those gases back. Other than this, Paul, I don't have anything negative to say at this point yet. The first 1,000 went smooth. One thing, those plastic handguards, they melting a little bit on the edges already. So we may have to be forced to use, some rails. Guys, we really monitor the temperature. But as you can see, even after just 4 magazine dumps, and the rifle is getting so hot, and it's just the nature of the beast. Today, again, is a hot and humid day.
Yep.
And, this is how the hardware is working, basically. But the handguard is doing the job. Is just getting hot really quickly. I think so that some of the rails, which they got a lot of openings, they allow better airflow, and even that one's got the heat shields and everything. I think so that with the regular rail with the openings, you got more heat flow, and it's not heating up as fast as those plastic handguards. But again, this is $799 rifle, Freedom Line, a basic rifle. So this is basically it. That's what you got. All right, guys, that's it. Please let us know if you have any questions, and thanks for watching. Whew, freedom!
America.